Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Stacy's Life with Cerebral Palsy. If you are new here, welcome, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome. If you have come across this channel, that means you have come across a channel that talks all about cerebral palsy and some other things. Just random things that have to do with cerebral palsy. And occasionally I switch it up because I get tired of talking about cerebral palsy. The reason I started this channel is to help those who have cerebral palsy understand that you're not alone. No matter what you want to achieve, you can achieve it as long as you put your mind to it. So before I get started on today's video, please smash that like button. Please subscribe to my channel. And please tell your family and friends about this channel. So what I want to talk about today is problems that I've been having with my knee since my surgery. And as I told you guys before, I don't recommend you get this done if you don't have to. A lot of you ask me, well, if you're in pain, why did you go ahead and get the surgery? Well, guys, the answer to that is I had no choice. I broke my knee. I broke a piece of bone in my knee. And when I went in to talk to the surgeon, he first denied me of getting in the surgery because he thought I was lying to him. It took him 2.5 years to realize that there was something wrong with my knee because every time I bend it, it hurt. And at first I thought it was just due to my cerebral palsy, and that's what the doctor had originally told me. But as time went on, I realized that there was something wrong with my knee because it kept swelling. And for me, due to my cerebral palsy, if I was having problems with my knee before, it never swelled. So I knew that there was something wrong with my knee once it started swelling. And the doctor told me, oh no, there's nothing wrong with your knee. And finally, I was persistent and I yelled at him and I told him, I said, there's something wrong with my knee. We need to go and do the MRI. Finally, he scheduled the MRI. He approved it. It went through my insurance. And lo and behold, I was right. There was something wrong with my knee. Unfortunately, I'm still losing cartilage in my knee. And we did the MRI, and you can go back and look at my playlist because I put a playlist out while I was having the surgery. I didn't document or videotape any of that because it wasn't allowed. I just told you my feelings about it, but I documented it, so if you want to go in my playlist and look at that. But to make a long story short, he thought I was lying to him, and when he did the MRI, he realized I wasn't lying. I broke my knee. Now, guys, I don't lie at all. I knew there was something wrong with my knee, but the doctors thought I just wanted drugs. I was drug seeking, and that wasn't the case. I broke a piece of bone off in my knee. Now, guys, if you know me, you know that I don't like taking pills. I rather suffer. So when I went in there, he legitimately thought I wanted pain pills. So, July 31st of last year, he did the surgery, and we were talking about 3 options. The first option was for him to give me a knee replacement, but he didn't want to do that because he said I was too young. And then he was talking about putting a metal rod in my leg, which he didn't want to do that because he said if something happened that it would be a pain in the neck. And that's not the word that he used, but I'm going to say pain in the neck. If something happened that where he had to take it out, that it would be a pain in the neck. So we decided to stop all the pain in my knee when I bend it, because there was a piece of bone broke off of my knee. He went and cleaned that out and cleaned the cartilage out. We decided to go ahead and fuse it. So the problem that I'm having now is it still hurts really bad. Yesterday, when I went out, there was a gentleman on the bus and he had a walker, and to avoid hitting him because it's so small, to maneuver my chair on that bus, I ended up hitting my leg in the seat, and it pulled it, and I jammed it. So now, because I hit my leg on the seat and twisted it, I am having problems with my knee today. It really hurts like crazy. And I had no choice to hit the seat. I'd rather hit the seat than hit somebody else because the bus is so small. Like I said, it's hard to move on that bus. So to avoid hitting the guy that was on the bus with the walker, I ended up hitting the seat. And now my leg hurts this morning really bad. My knee hurts really bad this morning. I've taken my medicine. If you guys watch my previous videos of me talking about taking medication, I don't like taking it because 1, it makes me hungry, and 2, it just makes me tired. So I try to avoid all that, and unfortunately I've had to take my medicine last night and tonight. And so my point of this video, if you have to get the surgery done, as I said before, make sure that you weigh your options out before you get this done, because I'm not completely healed. I made the mistake yesterday of not wearing my brace, which my surgeon said he wanted 2 more weeks. It's been over 2 weeks of me wearing it, and I don't wear it when I'm in bed. I just wear it when I'm outside because there's no reason for me to wear it when I am in the house, because I'm laying on a hospital bed, which, no guys, I'm not sick at all. It just, the hospital bed helps my back, and I will get more into that, why I sleep in a hospital bed. Do I love sleeping in a hospital bed? Absolutely not. I hate it. But it helps my back. So that's why I am sleeping in the hospital bed, and I don't wear the brace in the bed because it's uncomfortable to wear it. So yesterday, I tried not to wear the brace. And guys, my leg is not completely healed. I wish that it was, so I didn't have to wear the brace, but the next time I go out, I will be wearing the brace so that way if I have to hit the seat to avoid hitting someone else because the bus is so small, I will wear the brace and it will stabilize my leg so it doesn't twist it. And I have 4 screws in my knee to hold the knee fusion. And that's why I hurt it. I think I did something to the screws. I'm hoping I didn't, which I'm going to call and get that checked out on Monday. So again, guys, if you have not seen my playlist for my knee surgery, that will give you more details. Go ahead and watch that. That is in my playlist. You will see what I had to go through. And again, guys, I started this channel to help those who have cerebral palsy to understand that they're not alone, and those who don't understand what it's like to live with cerebral palsy. Because sometimes, I'm going to be straight up honest, it's hell because you have to rely on people to help you. And as I told you guys before, I'm not the type of person that likes to ask for help. So if you don't have to ask for help, just keep striving for what you want in life, and remember there's always people out there worse off than you or me, and that's what keeps me going. That's what reminds me that there's people worse off than I am. So if you have to ask for help, there's nothing wrong for asking for help. But for me, I try to do everything myself because I don't like to burden anybody with helping me, because sometimes they get tired of it, which is understandable, and then that makes me feel bad, and I have real bad anxiety about that. And I will get more into detail on how my anxiety and depression affects my cerebral palsy. I think I did a video about that, but I want to retouch on that because I have a lot of people ask me about that, and I haven't touched on that. So guys, I'm going to end the video here today. If you have not already done so, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Make sure you smash that like button, because there's a reason why you came across this channel and watched this video today. And as I always say, never say you can't, always say you can, and never give up. And remember to share this video with your family and friends. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.